What's something you were told as a kid that turned out to be a horrible lie? My brother Malcolm left when I was 7. One day he was there playing video games with me. The next day my parents sat me down with these weird, serious faces and told me he got into this amazing college program. Really special, they said. Super exclusive. No phone calls allowed, no visits until he graduated in 4 years. I cried for weeks. Malcolm was my best friend. He taught me how to ride my bike, how to throw a football, how to beat the final boss in Super Mario. Now he was just gone. Every birthday I'd ask when he was coming home. Every Christmas I'd save him a present. Mom would get this tight smile and say he was still too busy studying. Dad would change the subject real quick. Years went by. I stopped asking. The family photos on the wall got rearranged somehow. All the ones with Malcolm just disappeared. When friends asked about siblings, I'd say I was an only child. It felt easier. Fast forward to my freshman year of college. I'm sitting in my dorm at 2 a.m. procrastinating on a paper when Malcolm pops into my head. I'd been thinking about him more lately, probably because I was finally in college myself. I wondered what he was up to now, if he ever graduated from that mysterious program. So I did what any normal person would do. I Googled him. Nothing. No Facebook, no Instagram, no LinkedIn, no college records anywhere. Not even those old newspaper articles about high school sports that everyone has floating around online. It was like Malcolm never existed. That's when I got this sick feeling in my stomach. I drove home the next weekend and told my parents I was going through old stuff in the attic for a school project. They seemed nervous, but didn't stop me. The attic was dusty and full of Christmas decorations and my old toys. In the back corner, I found this cardboard box with Malcolm's name written in my mom's handwriting. My hands were shaking as I opened it. Inside were his notebooks from junior year, some drawings he made, his old baseball glove, and at the bottom, this thick manila folder with papers from Riverside Psychiatric Hospital. I sat on that dusty attic floor, reading about how my 17-year-old brother had what they called a psychotic break. The doctors wrote about hallucinations, about him talking to people who weren't there, about him getting violent when they tried to give him medication. My parents had signed papers to have him committed indefinitely. I drove to Riverside that same day. It's this old brick building about 30 minutes from our house. The receptionist looked up Malcolm's name and nodded. Room 247. Still a patient after all these years. Walking down that hallway felt like a movie. The floors were this gross green linoleum that squeaked under my shoes. I could hear random shouting from behind doors. TV shows playing too loud. Room 247 was a common area with a bunch of chairs and a TV.